There is no end to knowledge. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is the process of learning. So, for starting a new chapter of learnings, or we can say a new webinar, I, Shilpa Sharma, your host for the day, wants to extend a warm greetings and good afternoon to all of you present here. On behalf of whole SEMS family, I welcome you all for today's international webinar on topic realistic method of getting a job in India. I hope you all are doing amazing. Also, I see a quite number of people are joining us. Before I proceed, let me take a brief moment for introducing my organization. SEMS Welfare Foundation is a not-for-profit entity established to work in areas of education, social welfare, women empowerment, skill development, entrepreneurship, livelihood generation, etc. SEMS Group have conducted various international conferences, seminars, workshops, and webinars in emerging technologies in various parts of India and is an active member of 3,000 plus engineers, managers, researchers, etc. As we know that the topic of today's webinar is realistic methods of getting job in India by our speaker of the day, engineer Piyush Pandey sir. And we know about the competition of jobs these days and vacancy of jobs that are available to us. Looking at opportunities is very vigorous way. Yet in the event that you follow the methodology and have a strong system set up, you have a decent possibility handling the position you need. With huge number of graduates going up to get occupations in organizations across India, one should expertise themselves as well as search for creative ways of apart from group. On discussing this in detail, I'm profusely delighted to have our guest speaker, Engineer Piyush Pandey, sir, today with us.
Thank you very
Piyush,
much.
sir, is assistant professor in Kailash Institute of Management, GIDA, Gorakhpur. He's having 14 years of experience in corporate and teaching. He has worked as HOD Computer Science and Communication Skill teacher at IIT Engineering College, Kala Am. Also, he has worked as member of Advisory Committee of Industrial Training Program and as member of Modernizing Committee of Computer Science Department. He has designed and tested ratio signal performance of Motorola handset and base sets. Also established OFC link between IGI Terminal 3 Airport and Wipro head office. Before going any further, I request all the participants to remain mute throughout the webinar. And if you have any doubt, you can type in chat box or you can raise your hand. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having one of them here with us today. So without any further ado, I would like to give my heartiest welcome to our guest speaker, Engineer Piyush Pandey sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for such a warm welcome. And I'm highly thankful to this organization, SEMS, for giving me an opportunity to be a speaker at your honorable organization. Thank you very much, ma'am. The topic of the discussion is the realistic methods of finding jobs here in India. We often see that there are large number of job-related issues with young graduates of our country. Depending upon my experience in industry and depending upon my experience in study life, or I will say in college life as a professor in professional college, what I observed, I am explaining the same to you today. What I have observed personally, and I sincerely believe that this is the reason that why the youth of the nation, they don't get appropriate jobs according to the qualification, or what are the loopholes that we need to remove in order to provide better job opportunities to every type of graduate in the country. Yeah, so here goes the first slide, instability of job market. As you can see, I have mentioned here that people often struggle to get relevant jobs after completing their graduation. But even after gaining a postgraduate degree, sometimes they find it very difficult to get relevant jobs. So this is the current scenario here in India, and why it happens and what are the causes. I'm going to explain it in the rest of the slides. Can we have the second slide, ma'am, please? Now, this problem which I am displaying here, no early response from job portals. People keep uploading their CVs on job portals, thinking that they will get some positive response from there. But my personal experience says that very rarely they give you the desired response. Now, once you upload your CV on some job portal, definitely they are observing your CV, and depending on that, they are suggesting you various types of jobs. But all those jobs are not relevant. If you go through those jobs, you will come to know that just by selecting certain keywords from what you have mentioned on those job portals, they are suggesting you relevant options. But when you analyze those options according to your credibility, according to your knowledge and qualification, you come to know that most of the jobs, they are absolutely irrelevant, and your qualifications are not matching the kind of professionals which they are demanding on those websites. So this is, in my opinion, it is also not a proper way of getting job. So job portals, with all due respect to all the job portals, I must say that at a certain level, these job portals have not been able to fulfill all the desires of aspiring professionals. May we have the next slide, ma'am? Now, involvement in out of profile job. Now, here, one thing I must say that if you are not getting jobs according to your qualification, definitely you cannot remain unemployed throughout your life. There must be some source of income. After all, why we are studying, why we are doing graduations and post graduations, so that we can find a appropriate source of income to support our family. And if you are not finding the appropriate job, definitely you will get involved in some kind of odd job. And once you get involved in odd job, definitely it will provide you monthly salary, but you will not do that task willingly. Somewhere in your heart, you will keep feeling that I'm not in right profile, I'm not in right job. This is not what I desired in my life. And it is a kind of frustrating situation. Because of that frustration, you are not able to work efficiently in that job also. And soon you will get fired by the organization for not working efficiently. So this is what happens when you are not getting the desired job and getting involved in some odd job. So this is again a very grim situation which our country is facing right now. Can we have the next slide, please, ma'am? Now, what is the major harm of getting involved in irrelevant job? Students start losing command over their core subjects. Of course, you have done your graduation and post-graduation in a particular subject, and you have become perfect in that particular subject. You are searching jobs related to that particular subject. But because of certain reason, if you are not able to find the relevant job and to support your family, you join some odd job. Gradually, you start losing control on your core subjects because the odd job in which you are involved, the responsibilities associated with that odd job are different. They are not related to what you have studied. So we'll have to learn something from scratch and do something from scratch. And gradually, you will completely forget what you have studied in your graduation courses and PG courses. So that knowledge will be completely lost, which is again a drawback. Can we have the next slide, please, ma'am? Now, again, a grim situation. They may even choose unethical means as their source of income. Now, that is a different case, that you did not get a job according to your qualification and you were involved in some odd job. What if you do not get any job at all? What if you are not finding any job opportunity out of your core domain? This is the situation when you are completely unemployed with no job. You will 100% get involved in some odd job. You will do something which is absolutely unethical, immoral, and then you will be declared as a criminal, an unwanted citizen of society. So is this what we are studying for? To become unwanted citizens of society? No, absolutely. We do not want to bring ourselves in such kind of situation. We want to become respectable people of society. We want to become respectable citizen of the country. So this happens when you are not getting jobs according to your qualification. This is the frustration level of the candidates. And because of this frustration, sometimes they get involved in criminal activities. Can we have the next slide, please? Now, depending upon my personal experience in industries, I have 17 years of experience in industry and almost 5 to 6 years of experience in academics. So depending upon the scenarios that I saw during my job life, I have come to a conclusion that there are only four sure short methods of getting jobs here in India. Number one is some relative or friend of yours must be there in some organization. Second point is campus placement drive facility. Third point is visiting organizations door to door. And fourth option is walk-in interview. Ladies and gentlemen, I will just explain you that whatever I'm speaking is absolutely true. In India, there are only these four methods of getting sure short jobs. which I'm going to explain you just now in upcoming slides. Can we have the next slide, please, ma'am? Now, some relatives and friend of yours must be there in some organization, which is also known as a referral in corporate terms, that somebody refers you in some organization. Okay, somebody is known to you, you can approach that person that I am having this particular qualification, and if you require a person like me, definitely you can approach your higher authorities and you can say that I am known to you and please do something for me. Now, what is, people often have this misconception that if somebody is entering an organization because of referral, it is something bad, something unethical. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. We need to come out of this misconception that referral job is some kind of unethical job. If a person is already working in some organization, definitely he is accomplishing his responsibilities properly and he is a respectable employee of the organization. Companies believe that if that person is bringing some other person to the organization, definitely that person will also be an efficient personality. Because if the person who is working in an organization is not bringing an efficient person to the organization, it will be a big question on his own credibility. The organization will think that this person is not providing us right candidate. It means that his personal character, his personal attitude towards job is also bad. That's why he is providing the similar kind of candidate to us. So where because of referral jobs also, it becomes very easy for higher authorities to get good employees for the organization. So, and now I must say that this has become a prime mode of hiring people, the referral job. And please, all of you must keep this misconception out of your mind. I'm again saying this thing, that referral job is bad in any way. No, if you are having good qualification and you think that somehow you are not able to find good opportunities, definitely, if some friend and relative of yours is there in some great organization, you can call that person. You can tell that person that, sir, ma'am, this is the abilities that I am having. And definitely, if you can do something for me, I will prove myself as a good candidate for your organization. I will never let you down. This should be the attitude. Can we have the next slide, please? Now, campus placement drive, ladies and gentlemen, the best method of getting jobs anywhere for a student, I am saying. There are different professional colleges providing different types of courses to the students of the country in different states of our country. And what happens, there is a training and placement cell in every professional college, and the responsibility of training and placement cell is to get closer to the industries and invite industries in the campus of the college to hire the final year students of the college. This is the easiest mode of getting job. The training and placement department of the organization is in consistent coordination with industries. They are consistently hiring their bright students in front of industries, and they are consistently inviting industries to the campus. Because of this, it becomes very easy for the students to get job within the comfort zone of their college campus. They don't have to go outside. They don't have to approach any outsider for the job. The college is providing the facility. The training and placement department organizes the interview, invites the HR. The HR takes interview of the candidates right within the campus of the college. If they are selected, they are handed over offer letter there and then. So this is the easiest and the safest mode of getting job. That's why I must say, and rather I say that I must request all the professional colleges in the country that please try to strengthen your training and placement department. Please try to strengthen your training and placement cell so that the young graduates of the country, they are able to get job wherever they are studying. There are so many professional colleges in the country. I must say, I must request with folded hands to the owners of those colleges, please try to strengthen your training and placement cell. Next slide, please. Now, another crucial aspect of getting jobs in India, submitting resume door to door. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not having first two options, which I just told you, if there is nobody known to you in some industry, there is no chance of referral. And suppose if your college is also not providing you the facility of training and placement, there is no training and placement cell in the college. In that case, the only method of getting job is directly approaching the industries, submitting resume door to door. Prepare as many copies of your resume as you can, visit some industrial area and hand over your resume to the HR of that organization. Go to reception, take your resume, ask them that, sir, ma'am, I want to meet the HR of your organization. Definitely that person will help you. You just have to hand over your resume to the HR and explain to the HR that why you are there. What do you want? So definitely the HR will be able to understand that what are your needs and desires, and definitely they will work accordingly. Now, this is the crucial one. Benefits of visiting door to door. When you are visiting door to door, you are coming in direct contact with the HR of the organization. And whenever you are sitting face to face with the HR of the organization, he is observing different qualities in your personality. And these are the qualities which I have mentioned in this slide. With face-to-face meeting, the HR focuses on few crucial characteristics of yours. And these are your dressing sense, your English speaking skills, your manners. Ladies and gentlemen, dressing sense is the prime identity of an individual. People recognize you at the very first place by what you wear, and after that, they recognize you how you speak and how you behave. So the first impression is always created by your dressing sense. So whenever you are visiting different organizations, ensure that you are wearing a formal uniform. You are well dressed. The dress should be well pressed. Shoes should be well polished. There should be matching white socks. Hairstyle should be professional. So take care of your looks. Groom yourself appropriately, and then you go to various organizations taking your resume. So first of all, they will concentrate on your dressing sense. Secondly, they will concentrate on your English speaking skills. I must say, in modern corporate environment, if you want to establish yourself as a successful professional, you must have good English communication skills. And when you are face to face with the receptionist of the organization or whomsoever you are meeting over there, they will definitely concentrate on your speaking skills. And the third point is they will definitely concentrate on your manners, how you behave, how you say thank you, how you say please, how you make eye contact with the person with whom you are talking. What is your overall personality? They come to know everything about you just in that very first meeting. And by getting influenced by your personality, they take the final decision that whether they should call you for the face-to-face round or not. So this is the first impression. When you visit door to door, you hand over your resume, you make some talk with the HRs of the department that why you are there. Depending on watching, looking at your personality, looking at your eye contact, looking at the way you are speaking English, they are very much ensured that what type of person you are. They scan your entire personality, and there and then they make up their mind that whether they will call you for the face-to-face round or not. So this is very crucial. And I must say, large number of candidates in the country have got job because of this crucial method. Visiting door to door, very crucial, very important. Another crucial aspect, walk-in interviews. Now, walk-in interviews happen because of two reasons. Number one is organization is starting a new project, and it is a big project, and large number of employees are required to work over that project. Definitely bulk hiring is going to happen. So company is hiring for a big project. The project demands large number of employees. Company will put an advertisement in the newspaper that yes, on this particular date, we are having a walk-in interview. We require 1,000 candidates. We require 2,000 candidates. And definitely, they will mention the time and venue where you have to go for the walk-in interview. So this is the first case when organizations put the advertisement of walk-in interviews. Another case is when the organizations are having shortage of employees. Suppose some employee gets some good opportunity somewhere else and he leaves the organization. 2 or 3 employees, they get some good opportunity somewhere else and they leave their current organization. What will happen? They will create a void. A vacant space will be created. So who will fill that vacant space? To fill that vacant space, again, organizations, they organize walk-in interview. So in case of bulk hiring, what they post on Naukri.com and many such websites, that we require people in bulk. It is a bulk hiring. And if 2 or 3 people have left the organization and organization wants to fill the void, they organize a walk-in interview, and then how they put their advertisement, we require 5 candidates. We require 6 candidates, or we require 4 candidates. And for that, we have organized a walk-in interview. So please come to our organization at this particular time, and this is the venue. So this is the whole purpose of walk-in interview. And walk-in interview is a golden opportunity for aspiring individuals who want good jobs. If you are having good knowledge, you are having confidence in your personality, you are having good command over your subjects, and you are having good command over spoken English, definitely you can qualify any walk-in interview. So it is again a golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Next slide, please. Now the situation of recession and market slowdown, ladies and gentlemen. Recession, I don't need to tell you that what is recession. we often face this situation here in India. So recession is a situation when companies are in financial trouble and they are not willing to hire new employees. Now, why they are not willing to hire new employees? Because they are themselves in financial trouble, and the reality is they are not having money to pay salaries to the employees. So if they are hiring someone and they are not paying them good salaries, definitely the person will be dissatisfied and it will degrade the reputation of the organization. The candidate will go outside and say that this particular organization is not caring for its employees. And when employees of the organization, they themselves say to outsiders that the place where I am working, it is not caring for me, it is going to degrade the reputation of the organization. So this is the case of recession. Now, recession is a common problem, but we must try certain measures to come out of this grim situation, recession. Now, recession is there, no company is hiring, no organization is hiring, people are frustrated, sitting idle. At that time, if you sit idle and do nothing, it is going to increase your frustration level even more. And when the frustration level increases, your creativity of mind decreases. And when the creativity of mind decreases, no positive idea is going to come in your mind. That's why to make your mind full of positive ideas, it is better that you utilize this time in a proper way. There are large number of organizations, ladies and gentlemen, in big cities. Go to Delhi NCR, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chandigarh, Shimla. In big cities, there are large number of coaching institutions and training institutions who are giving professional training to the professionals. They are organizing courses on CCNA and MCSE and Java and Linux and system programming, multimedia. Go in the field of mechanical engineers. They are providing courses on advanced lathe machine operations. Go in the field of computer science. They are providing coaching related to optical fiber communication. Go in the field of B.Tech in electronics, diploma in electronics. They are providing courses related to chip designing, microprocessors, microcontroller. So when you think that there is some kind of slump in the market and you are not finding job opportunity, instead of getting frustrated, go to these coaching institutions. I'm strictly saying this. Go to these coaching institutions, study over there. As long as you are jobless, keep upgrading yourself. If you keep upgrading yourself, your knowledge will increase. And when suddenly the market evolves, when suddenly the market is back into function, you are fully prepared to hit the market successfully. Since you have done large number of courses, you have upgraded your knowledge during recession. You have not wasted your time just thinking about the recession, that when this bad time will go. No, there are two types of people. One who waste their time talking about the bad situation, and the other who utilize their time in bad situations so that whenever the good time comes, they are able to grab that opportunity. So whenever you are finding such kind of situation that there is some kind of recession, there is some kind of market slowdown and organizations are not hiring, don't waste your time. Please go to coaching institutions, training institutions, and learn as much as you can. It is ultimately going to help you when the market revives again. Now, here we come to the final conclusion of this session. These are the tips which I have just explained you, by the help of which you can get sure short jobs anywhere. Number one is participate in campus placement drive. Ladies and gentlemen, if your organization, if your institution is providing you the facility of campus placement drive, it is responsibility of every final year student. Please participate. Please participate. This is the golden opportunity. The college is itself bringing great organizations within the college campus. Why not you are grabbing that opportunity? So whenever there is campus placement drive, always participate, always participate. Second point is be in touch with friends and relatives working in corporate world. I have clearly explained this thing, that if you are working in some organization, your organization has faith in you. And if you want to provide some other employee to the organization, definitely your organization is going to listen to you. Why? Because they have faith in you. And they have this feeling that if you are a good employee, definitely the person which you are providing to the organization, that is also going to be as good as you are. So referral is not bad in any way. Keep this misconception out of your mind that referral is bad in any way. Third point is participate in walk-in interviews. Different organizations, whenever they have a shortage of employees, they put advertisement related to walk-in interviews. Please participate in walk-in interviews. Again, a golden opportunity for getting jobs in India. Next point, always keep large number of copies of your resume with you. Very essential, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it happens that if tomorrow is some kind of campus placement drive in college, or if tomorrow is some kind of walk-in interview, today evening the candidate is going to take the photocopy of the resume. No, this is not the right way. Keep large number of copies of your resume with you. Always make a separate folder where you keep your study related documents, where you keep your crucial documents. Keep the copies of your resume in that folder. That folder should contain 12 to 13 copies of your resume all the time, so that whenever the new opportunities come, you do not panic. Resume is there with you. You just need to recheck the resume, make the necessary amendments, and go for the walk-in interview. And the last point is, keep visiting company offices to project yourself positively. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, always do this. If you are not having the facility of campus placement drive in your college, if nobody is known to you in some organization, if these two facilities are not available to you, please make large number of copies of your resume. Keep visiting various organizations. First impression is the last impression, ladies and gentlemen. If you are able to impress the organizations in the first meeting, believe me, 100% they are going to call you for the face-to-face round. And once they call you for the face-to-face round, then the ball is completely in your court. If you are knowledgeable, definitely you will beat the interview. If you are not knowledgeable, definitely they will fire you. So this is the final conclusion of this discussion, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me this golden opportunity to be the part of your great organization. I'm highly thankful. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for this really very informative and incredible session. Now we have some participants with some query regarding the same. On behalf of them, I would like to ask you some questions.
Please, ma'am.
First one is, there are various problems faced by students in interviews. How can we overcome them?
As far as problem related to subject is concerned, suppose the HR is asking question related to a particular subject and the student is not able to answer. It means that student is not having complete knowledge of that subject. So in reference to this, I must say that students must study books thoroughly. Please study your books thoroughly. So this is the case of knowledge. And sometimes the students, because of lack of English speaking skills, they are not able to project themselves successfully in front of HR. So if you want to improve your English speaking skills, there are certain things that you can do at your home. So for example, first thing is you must study English material on daily basis. Please read any type of English book on daily basis. Whenever you go to college, there is library. Whenever you're finding free time, go to library, read as many books as you can. You will be able to understand the word structure, the grammatical structure, how the correct sentences and words are framed. Then try to listen to English motivational speakers on YouTube on daily basis. If you listen to English motivational speakers and English news channel, you will come to know that how exactly you should speak, where you should make the necessary pauses, what should be the level of pronunciation, what should be the face expression while speaking. So all these things you will come to know if you are consistently watching motivational speakers on YouTube. So listening is done, and then this reading is done. Now the third point is speaking. Here in India, people are less confident while speaking English because we are not finding the atmosphere of English speaking consistently. Either we talk in Hindi or we talk in our regional language. This is the reality of the country. Either we talk in our own mother tongue. Of course, we are more comfortable with Hindi. I will never talk in English with my friend. Of course, I will use Hindi all the time. That is my language. And if I am belonging to some my own state, definitely I am going to use my own regional language. I feel more proud while using my language. So this is the reason that why Indian youth, they are not finding the opportunity to speak English consistently. So you cannot say directly to someone that, hey, you please talk to me in English. We cannot say to anyone like this. So what is the solution? Solution is you study some text in English, you stand in front of mirror and you start speaking with your mirror image. Stand in front of mirror, speak with your mirror image, and do this activity daily. If you do this activity daily, your mirror image acts as a second person in front of you. Your mirror image acts as a second person to whom you are talking. So study anything, learn some short story, and stand in front of mirror. So if an individual is doing this activity regularly, even if he has not spoken publicly anywhere, For the first time, when he will go in public, he will be confident. For the first time, when he will be able to, when he will be given opportunity to speak, to give some seminar, to deliver some presentation, he will speak confidently because he have practiced enough in front of mirror. So these are the things. And another crucial aspect is we must also know that whether we are speaking properly or not. For that, whenever you are speaking, try to record your voice, or whenever you are speaking, ask your friend that he or she should record your video. Compare your video with established motivational speakers. Compare your audio voice with established motivational speakers, and you will come to know that whether you are speaking properly or not. And wherever you are making mistakes, next time you will be able to rectify it. So this is the thing that people can do to improve their English speaking skills by themselves without any outside help.
Thank you, sir. Next question is, how do we build career after graduation?
See, the career choice should be made according to your will. First of all, try to find out that what you exactly want to do in your life, and then select the appropriate course. The problem here in India is herd mentality. If some son or daughter of some friend and relative is doing B.Tech, I will also do B.Tech. If some son or daughter of some relative is doing MCA, I will also do MCA. So you are choosing B.Tech, you are choosing MCA, you are choosing BCom, not by yourself, not by actually understanding these fields, but by watching the son and daughter of your friends and relatives. So first of all, stop doing this. Try to understand out what you want to become in your life. If you want to become a successful painter, why to do B.Tech? Why to do B.Tech? You join arts. You learn the core concept of arts and project yourself as a great painter in future. So
Yes.
this student should do.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Next one is, what is the best format to create resume through which person are able to get job?
Ma'am, there is no specific format, I will say. If we go to different websites which are providing different templates for resume, I must say that all those websites are great. All those websites are great because those websites have designed a resume template that is just a format that here you have to paste your email ID, here you have to paste your resume, here you have to paste your career objective. So they have designed, they have prepared just a design. What you have to mention in that, it should be according to you, completely according to you. What type of email ID you want to share with the HR? And in case of email ID, I must say that if my name is Piyush Pandey, my email ID is Piyush Pandey, MEA. MEA stands for Ministry of External Affairs. So I have worked over there. That's why I made my ID like this. So Piyush Pandey, MEA@gmail.com is my mail ID, professional mail ID. So I'm a professor. And if I make my email ID like Piyush Pandey Bahubali@gmail.com or Piyush Pandey Katappa@gmail.com, so that is going to yeah, that is absolutely unprofessional. So when you are making your email ID, you are moving into the professional world. You must make your email ID thoroughly. If your name is Rajesh Kumar, rajesh.kumar@gmail.com or Rajesh Kumar@rediffmail.com. Don't add unnecessary there. Rajesh Kumar Shahrukh Khan@gmail.com or Rajesh Khan. Don't do such kind of thing. People often, recruiters often get frustrated when they see such type of email IDs on resume of people. So email ID should be very, very simple. Then your career objective, be straightforward. If you want to become a Java developer, my career objective is I want to become a Java developer. No hypothetical mentioning. I want to become a highly successful person in computer field. No. You want to become a Java professional? I want to become a Java professional. You want to become a Linux professional? Career objective, I want to become a Linux professional. So this is how it should be.
Got it, sir. Thank you so much. Next question is there any difference between resume and biodata?
See, there is no specific difference between resume and biodata. Resume is, people say that resume is for freshers and biodata is for experienced people. The person who has no experience, he is just a pass out. So he will mention only limited details about him, like where he has completed his graduation and PG and certain courses if he has done. So that is your resume. Biodata is you are having a good experience. You have worked for 3 or 4 organizations, and that is your professional biodata. Means your professional biodata. I worked in this organization, worked on this technology. Then I joined some other organization, worked on this technology. That is your professional biodata. So biodata is a detailed version if you are an experienced person. For fresher, it is resume.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Next question is, at time of interviews, students lack confidence So how can we overcome this problem? I guess you answered this in first question only. So I'll move to next question.
Yeah.
Due to pandemic, walk-in interviews switched to online interviews.
Yeah.
According to you, which one is better, walk-in or online interview?
See, both are better, I will say. See, people switched to online interview because of Corona. So it was a bad situation for everyone. So, but if because of Corona we stay at home, how will we earn money for our family? So definitely organization, because of this organizations, they designed a new mode of interviewing, and that was online interview. So there is nothing wrong with online. Both the modes are good, depending upon what type of task the organization wants to do after hiring. So both the methods are good, nothing bad. It is only Corona effect and nothing else.
Okay, thank you, sir. My last question is: as a commerce background student, how can we manage recession?
See, recession is a global problem for every type of graduate. Recession hits B.Tech graduates, recession hits MBA graduates, recession hits BCom graduates. So recession is not specifically for a specific type of profession. When the market is down, it is down for everyone. Because if some industry is down, definitely the technology domain of industry is also not working. The finance domain of the industry is also not working. The marketing domain of industry is also not working. So that's why everyone is unemployed. B.Techs are unemployed, MBAs are unemployed, and BComs are unemployed. So it is not a subject specific condition. It is because of some reason the company is in financial lump, and that's why they are not able to hire. So I will say that as I have just mentioned in the slide, that you are a B.Tech graduate, you want a job in technology, market is down, go do some kind of Java course, do some kind of electronics course, do some kind of electrical engineering course. There are so many coaching institutions, Delhi NCR, Bangalore, Hyderabad. If you are a B.Tech in computer science graduate, do some Java, Linux, and multimedia. If you are an MBA graduate and you think that market is down, go. There are so many courses related to finance and marketing and HR. Get some certification; they will benefit you in future. So it is not a professional specific thing; it is for everyone.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for making our doubts clear. And the webinar was really very amazing. I would like to propose heartiest vote of thanks to you for gracing today's webinar. Your
Thank you very
presence and wise words help magnify in a best possible way. I hope all the participants learned a lot from this webinar, and I would like to thank you for giving us your valuable time. A good event never ends in the world. They just take a pause and keep us awaiting for the next. All good things eventually end. I consider everyone as fortunate as they become a part of this webinar, which was full of knowledge, which makes difficult to say goodbye.